Welcome to Second Chance Garage. This is my dad's Dodge pickup. And we've got it in here in my garage with the wood burning stove going. I had the diesel heater going, which is sitting right up there, that red thing. Okay. And we got her in here and we got her up to about, I'd say it was about 34 or 5 when we started. Now it's about 40 out. And we were working in here in our t-shirts. And I got it up to about 75, 70, 75, something like that in here. And using the wood burning stove and that diesel heater. And we checked all the fluids in it. We replaced the rear pumpkin cover, and the reason why it's still sitting in here is because we used this Permatex, and the Permatex stuff said to let it set 24 hours before it's permanently set before you put any fluid in the rear end. So that's what we're doing now, and then tomorrow afternoon he's going to come over and we're going to put this is what this truck takes. I think he said it's a 2000, I want to say he said a 2007 or 8, and it takes this Valvoline full synthetic oil. And then of course we had the I got a coffee bar over there. You can get to it from the back side of the truck. But yeah, we had the coffee pot going and stuff. So yeah, I got a refrigerator in case I want beer or something. Got a bench there. So anyway, it worked out pretty good. We even got air in the tires and all that. He normally don't drive the truck very much, but he does drive it in the wintertime when it snows for the 4-wheel drive. It's about the only time he drives it. And I mean, it ain't got an ounce of rust on it. Don't even hardly have a dent in it. And he pulls the camper with it and stuff too, but not too often, but he does once in a while. So anyway, we like to take care of it, you know, because it's a really nice truck. So anyway, that's what we were doing today. So I just thought I would tell you, and then tomorrow we're going to put the lube in the rear end. And we should have her all done. We checked the front end, we checked the transmission oil, the transfer case, put the new cover on the rear end, checked the air in the tires, checked the antifreeze, checked the oil, checked the transmission fluid, put windshield wiper fluid in it, checked the windshield wipers. I want to make sure that he don't have any problems with it this winter, you know. So when he gets in it and hits the key, I want to know that it's going to start and it's going to get him where he's going, you know. So anyway, and then that rear pumpkin was leaking, which I was like, no, we can't have this. But luckily, it still had plenty of fluid in it. So it was just about, just the tip of your finger down, so it wasn't really bad. But we went ahead and got all that old fluid out of there because it was factory, and man, it was gooey, nasty stuff. So anyway, we got all that out, cleaned everything, got it all put back together. So anyway, that's just kind of what I was doing today. But I tell you what, I love my wood burning stove. That thing comes in handy. It's got a blower on it, which is on now, comes on automatically. I got a fan behind it, so it blows. And it's just got vent holes in the front. Vent holes in the front. This is the stove that Dad used to heat his house with when I was a kid. There, prove that I'm burning with it. There's the wood. It's got a grate, and then it goes down into the ash pit down there, and then you can just scrape the ash pit out, dump it on the driveway or whatever you want. But yeah, she's been burning for hours. I think I started the I think I started the turbo heater and this both about the same time. And this wood stove has got a heat chamber. This is actually, you've got the cast iron part, then there's a gap about this wide that the air circulates around this, the cast iron, between the cast iron and this skin, and then it comes out here. So the air actually circulates around the cast iron stove and then blows out the top. And it's really nice. It's really nice having it in here. So anyway, this is what it is. But Dad bought this. I think we quit using it when I was in about, oh man, we used it from the time from we moved into that house in 1979. The first year of 1979 on New Year's. It was actually 1978. We went to bed, got up, it was 1979 because it was on New Year's. So, and then he put it in right after that, and I was 9 years old at the time. And I think we burned exclusively, heated his 3-bedroom house with this wood stove for probably, I don't know, I was probably senior in high school when we quit burning with it. And then, of course, he had it just sitting in his basement. So then I wound up getting it out, and Dad wound up selling it to a friend of mine. He had it in his garage, in his storage unit for years. Had no use for it, so I wound up getting it back from him. Put it in here, and man, I should have done that years ago. Should have put a wood burning stove in here a long time ago. But I suggest if you're getting one, the good thing about this one is I can burn any kind of wood in this, and I can burn as wet a wood as I want. Some of the new wood stoves, you got to be like 25-30% moisture. Mine, I can build a big fire in there, literally have water running out the log and throw it in there, and it'll dry out and burn. So that's why I like some of the old school wood furnaces instead of some of the new ones. The new ones are probably more efficient because they reburn. They don't even have most of them don't have a air damper to control how much air you get in for how hot it burns. But I think I put 5 logs in that, and it's been burning all day. And you can see, and then I think I threw 3 more in, so there's 5, 6, 7, there's 8 logs I had piled up on the floor, and it's been burning all day. And I'll come out here in a couple hours and it'll still be warm out here because this thing, I've got the damper wide open, so it'll burn fast, but it'll still burn for another 3 or 4 hours. But anyway, the wood stove is awesome. Best thing I ever did. I should have done that years ago. Tired of freezing my butt off. Anyway, if you like it, subscribe. If you don't, you give me a like. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate the people that watch the videos. But I gotta go. Second Chance Garage out.